Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Matteo and today we are diving into a topic that can set you to financial freedom. How to invest your first $1,000. We'll cover why investing is crucial, how to save your first $1,000, what pitfalls to avoid, and what are, in my opinion, the best ways to invest your first $1,000. Quick disclaimer, anything I'm sharing in this video is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. Let's start by discussing why investing is so important. Investing allows your money to grow over time. Instead of just saving money and letting it aside and lose value because of inflation, investing puts your money into work. Consider that let alone inflation can destroy your savings. For example, at the current inflation rate at 3.4%, your $1,000 you have today, 20 years from now will have a purchasing power of just $500 if you don't put your money into work. So in 20 years, half of your savings will be gone because of inflation. However, the opposite is also true. If you start investing today, thanks to compound interest, year over year your returns will compound and so will your net worth. Think of investing as planting a tree. The sooner you plant it, the sooner it will grow and bear fruit. By investing early, you give your money more time to grow, which can lead to greater wealth in the long run. Now, before you can invest, you need to save your first $1,000. And here's a simple plan to help you get there. Step 1, track your spending. You can use apps or even a simple Google Sheet to monitor where your money is going. Take one moment every week, can be just a couple of minutes, and write down all your expenses divided by category. This will help you identify areas where you can cut back. By understanding your spending habits, you can make adjustments that add up over time. For example, if you notice you are spending $5 a day for a coffee or any kind of treat at Starbucks, if you start saving on that, you will have saved $150 each month. Also look for recurring monthly subscriptions you're not using anymore and cancel them. Another simple and powerful tip to save more is to cook more at home and save on meals out. Step number 2, set a budget each month and stick to it. Allocate a portion of your income to savings each month. Let's say you are making $2,000 per month and you set a target to save 10% of your income each month. So as soon as you get your paycheck, move 10% of it into a savings account that you are not allowed to spend. And this means in just 5 months, you have your $1,000 saved up. If you don't have any kind of income at the moment because you are still a student, for example, be mindful of your pocket money, consider that as your income and adjust your budget accordingly. Okay, now that you have saved up your $1,000, let's talk about what not to do with it. While it might be very tempting to jump into picking individual stocks or crypto, I don't recommend this for beginners. Investing in individual stocks because you are a Tesla or Apple fan is very risky due to concentration risk. You see, putting too much money into one company can lead to significant losses if that company performs poorly. So you don't want to take this concentration risk. And also, it's proven that retail investors cannot beat the market performance. So don't even try trading by timing the market, which means, trying to foresee the future by buying low and selling high. Even the professionals are not able to do this. So guys, don't do single stock trading. The best way, in my opinion, to invest in the stock market is buying shares of ETFs that track diversified indexes such as the S&P 500 or my personal favorite, the MSCI World. The MSCI World, for example, is composed by 1,500 companies from 23 developed countries. So each time you're buying a share of an ETF tracking this index, you're basically diversifying into 1.5k companies globally. And we know diversification is great. The most common and proven strategy to work in the medium to long run is to dollar cost averaging into ETFs. But what does this mean? Dollar cost averaging involves investing the same amount of money in a target security at regular intervals over a certain period of time, regardless of the price. By using dollar cost averaging, investors may lower their average cost per share and reduce volatility of their portfolios. So to make it practical, if you have $1,000, you may decide to invest $100 each month for over 10 months. So this way, what you are doing is basically you're averaging your cost per share because you are buying on months that the stock is up, months that it's pricing low, right? Example, you may decide to invest $50 over the course of 20 months into an ETF share. However, it's important to acknowledge that $1,000 is a very limited capital. Traditional passive investments like ETFs are excellent for long-term growth. But with just $1,000, the returns might not seem significant, even in the long run. So we said that ETFs and index funds are great because they offer diversification and lower risk. But to see significant returns on this kind of investment, you typically need much more capital. So for example, if you had invested $1,000 10 years ago into the MSCI World Index, which had an average annual return of 11.7%, abnormal returns, so don't expect this in the future, you'd now have $3,000 with $2,000 in profit, which is not bad, of course. However, if you had invested as original capital $20,000, you'd now have $61,000 with 31K in profit. So you see my point, investing in the stock market indexes makes sense when you have a higher capital to invest than $1,000, as you can get a much higher ROI via alternative methods. Finally, let's explore the two best options, in my opinion, to invest your first $1,000. The first one is investing in yourself by learning a skill that is high demand from the labor market. This can open up new job opportunities for you and increase your earning potential with an insane ROI. Investing in education, whether through online courses, workshops, or certifications, can be incredibly valuable. Pick a skill you're genuinely interested in and learn it. For example, learning skills like data analysis, coding, digital marketing, or graphic design can make you more competitive in the job market and lead to higher paying roles. So let's say your salary is 30K per year and you decide to buy a course and learn how to code and become a software engineer, which is a high in demand job. Now you can expect a salary from 50K to 100K for your new skill. So you may have spent $1,000 to learn a skill and now you get paid like 20K more for your new job. And this means you get an outstanding 20x ROI on your $1,000 investment. And this is absolutely incredible. The second method, my personal favorite, is starting a new business. And you may be wondering, Matteo, how the heck do I start a new business with as little as $1,000? Well, yes, you can. However, bear in mind that starting a new business is not easy at all, and you will need to put a lot of effort in to make it work. You see, one of the best parts about starting a business today is the variety of online business models you can start with a very limited capital. Let's take a look at a couple of these. Dropshipping and social media marketing agency are two popular online business models you can start with a very small budget. Guys, be aware, no need to buy from fake gurus online. You just learn on YouTube for free. So dropshipping is an e-commerce store you build where you don't keep the products you sell in stock. Instead, you purchase the items from a third party on demand when you get orders from your store, and the supplier ships them directly to the customer. So this means you don't need to invest any kind of money upfront to build the inventory because you just order the stuff from the supplier when you get orders from your website. One of the best platforms to start your dropshipping store is Shopify, probably the only and most used platform to build dropshipping stores. And you can start building your website for as little as $30 per month. However, bear in mind that succeeding in dropshipping is not easy at all, as you need a very good product research and very good digital marketing to basically sell your items online. So let's see a very quick cost breakdown to start your dropshipping store. So first of all, you get the knowledge for free on YouTube, so no money here. You just learn online. Then $30 a month for your Shopify store. Then I would say at least $100 to get samples before starting selling your products from your supplier, where you can see the quality, test samples, etc. So you see what you will be selling. And the last thing to budget is money for Facebook advertising, which is the main platform used to get dropshipping clients. Some people also use TikTok ads, but I'd say you need at least $500 to start. So this runs up to $630 to start your dropshipping store. The second business model you can start with less than $1,000 is SMMA, or social media marketing agency. SMMA involves managing social media accounts and advertising campaigns for businesses. To run this kind of business model, you need to learn the skill of digital marketing and social media management. So with this business model, you learn a skill and sell it to clients. The hardest part of this business model is for sure getting clients. I tell this from experience, but you can start with as little as $500. SMMA is less scalable than dropshipping because you are exchanging your time for money basically, but it's more profitable at the beginning. Whereas dropshipping, it's highly scalable, but less profitable at the beginning. Guys, I will make more in-depth videos on SMMA as I've done one myself. Starting a business isn't just about financial return. It's about growth, learning a new skill, and having that satisfaction that only comes with building something of your own. Plus, I guarantee you guys that an entrepreneurial experience can be incredibly rewarding and educational. So guys, that's it for this video on how to invest your first $1,000. Please let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this kind of content, and see you on to the next one.